What's up? Oh shit. Okay. Whoops, we gotta start recording. What's up, you guys? My name's Keith Man of Letters. Welcome back to the channel. Here to bring you knowledge, information, and entertainment. You know how it goes. Look, you guys are all... Wait, before we start, thank you to my Patreon guys and gals. You're helping support the dream. Thank you. You guys can support also by supporting the Etsy shop. I make my own beeswax candles, sell magic frankincense plants. I sell a bunch of stuff. Check it out. It's in the description box. Anywho, how to raise your vibrations. Okay, so I thought, Keith, how does one take a video that a million other people have made before, including myself, and spin it in a way that's useful, entertaining, informative? You know, all the things that we try to do. And I figured it out. Figured it out. You see this? You see this? It's a mask. It's got paint on it. Well, I was looking at the mask. It's got red, it's got blue, it's got orange, it's got different shades of green on it. And I thought to myself, well, different colors are different frequencies of light. Different frequencies mean different vibrations. Some have higher frequencies, some have lower. The higher and lower frequencies give it different colors, right? And what I thought that's peculiar, right? Because we love paintings, we love painting things. Like, this would not look nearly as cool if it were all one color. However, also noteworthy, someone might want it to be just one color because they want to have a certain feel, a certain nuance. It's our new favorite word, nuance of life. You're gonna make it to heaven, or you're gonna get back to Jah, or you're gonna get back to source or oneness, or you're gonna whatever you believe we came from, the OG, the origin. You're gonna get there, whether it takes a million lifetimes, an infinite amount of lifetimes, or whether it's your next friggin' Deemster dose to the dome and you blast off and you speak to the oneness. You know what I mean? You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, right? I feel like this whole how to ascend and how to get to fucking the 26th dimension and how to talk to the Arcturians. You're talking to one right now, by the way. All these things, how to raise my frequency and raise my vibration. It's like, yeah, that's useful. I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm just saying there's so many other things to experience out there. Oh, isn't it great? You know what I mean? Like red is a lower vibration than yellow, right? But you wouldn't not want to include red in something when red is what you want to experience. That's one of my favorite lines from Alan Watts. He says, spirituality, I'm paraphrasing, isn't about thinking about God while peeling the potatoes. It's about peeling the potatoes. And we try to make things so complicated. All these things. It's like, yo, how about you are a human or some kind of variation of entity, and you just want to experience life according to a certain nuance that you really love and enjoy and appreciate. You want to paint a picture. You have a blank canvas, and you want to make something out of that canvas. You could be super hipster about it and leave the canvas blank and be like, it's blank because it's pure potential, and it would probably sell for $1 million in LA with just a blank canvas. Like, that's my Los Angeles art installation with the $1 million canvas that's blank. Sorry. You could do that. That's one sort of experience. It's one sort of nuance, but it's not well defined. And you know what I mean? There's no contrast. There's no life. There's no, again, our favorite word of the month, nuance to it. And now this is just Keith. This is Keith Garcia, man of letters' interpretation of vibration and frequencies. But what if it's not about trying to get back to source all the time? What if it's about, hey, you have all of forever, and really even longer than that, because eternity and forever involves time, right? You can't have eternity, you can't have infinity without time, but the all is even outside of time, so even saying infinity is limiting. So we have an unfathomable amount of time to spend in oneness. But you're only here on Earth being a human for a little amount of time. So why not paint your fucking picture? Why not use your reds? Why not use your blues? Why not use your... You know what I mean? Like, build your world. Whether it's... I mean, I was using painting as the analogy, but it could be a business you want to start, or a family that you have, or a clothing line that you want to do, or you really want to get that promotion, or you want to move into the new house, and you know what I mean? It's like we have the container, and then we fill the container with the infinite. The masculine is the container; it's the definition, and then the feminine is the thing. You know, is the infinite potential that we could fill the container with. Masculine, feminine type stuff. That's what we do. We sort of go about life, living the laws of polarity and, you know, as above, so below, and vibration and rhythm and gender and mentality. And it's like, I don't know. It's obviously meditate, you know. I'm not saying don't try to raise your vibration, but what I don't want to say is this isn't, hey, this is how you raise your vibration, this is how you ascend, and the trick is don't try to ascend and then you'll ascend. I'm not fucking saying that shit either. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are like, you want to reach enlightenment, well, you're trying too hard. If you want to reach enlightenment, you just have to stop trying, which is a paradox. So even by stopping the try is still a sideways try of how to get to enlightenment. It's just a sneaky way. Like, no, don't try to get there at all. Just be where you are. You know what I mean? Just do it with me, you guys. Breathe in for 6 seconds. Six, no more, no less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It seems to me, and I think a lot of you would agree, that the pursuit of 5, 6, 7D, when not taken properly, can be its own trap. Some people are destined to ascend 4, 5, 6D within this lifetime. Some people are destined, or not even destined, but have the absolute pure desire and genuine will to go on a pilgrimage from California to the Himalayas on foot. Don't ask me how they're doing it, but they're doing it. You know what I mean? If that's you, by all means, brother and or sister, make moves. But the most of us, the rest of us, it's like, look, man, live your life. You know, stop worrying about all these different variations of, you know, how do I transcend, or how do I ascend, or I need to figure out all the things that are wrong with me. I'm so damned. It's like Catholicism. I was raised Catholic. It's like Catholicism all over again. Like, you're born with sin, original sin we called it, and you need to repent, and you need to say 10 Hail Marys, and you need to do this because you're a bad person, and you need to fix. We need to fix things about ourselves. The goal is to improve. You know, don't get me wrong, but when we frame something, to frame something is to put our focus and attention on it. You know what I mean? Like, I am in the frame of this camera right now. So you are literally... Ow! You are literally watching the frame. You're focused on this frame. Whatever's in it is what your mind is going to be drawn to. Now, if your frame is constantly on, I suck and I need to get better and I need to ascend, what you're telling yourself is that I'm not where I want to be, ever. And trust me, I don't know if you guys have ever read the Kabbalion. I have an audiobook on my channel. You should listen to it. In the Kabbalion, it says, every step you take furthers the goal. Every inch you gain on the mountain increases the height of the mountain range. There is no end to progress. There is no end to ascension. We live in an infinite reality. You know what I mean? We live in an infinite reality. When the all decides it wants to pull us back into oneness, outside of all the time and space and dimension, then we will go. But for the most part, you know what I mean? Like pull out your phone, go to the calculator, type in 100 divided by 2, and you can keep hitting that bad boy to infinity, and that number will grow. You can split, you can just keep going smaller and smaller and smaller, just like you can keep going further and further out. Unless you can slip dimensions, you know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying. So maybe, instead of trying to raise our vibration, maybe we should just try to shift our vibration, or not even, or create a new vibration, or sit down and go, this is what I was thinking about this morning. Maybe is this too long? This might be for another video. I'll paraphrase. This morning I was thinking about Halloween. And I was thinking, I got to buy all the things to get the Halloween feel. And I got to play all the Halloween music. And I have to play all the Halloween movies. And I have to buy all the Halloween foods. And it's my favorite. So I'm like trying to set the container. But I feel like as we get older, we lose the genuine feeling of something as grand as a holiday. And I'll make another video on the magic or the rituals of holidays the whole world worships. It creates a spirit of that holiday, kind of like the spirit of Christmas. We're literally like a tulpa manifesting a sentient entity that is a spirit of Christmas, of Halloween, of whatever, because the whole world is behind it. We lose that spirit as we get older because we think to recreate that spirit is to get more things. You know, we go a little too heavy on the masculine part, which is setting up the container. We go a little too heavy on, I got to buy this stuff and I got to watch these movies and all this external stuff. I need to get into place so that I can feel right. I need to do all these things out there so that I can feel better in here. And that does work. I'm not going to be one of those fucking YouTubers who's like, the external doesn't matter. It's all internal. Get the flabbergast out of here. The external absolutely 100% does dictate the internal and vice versa. However, we just get a little too lopsided. We give a little too much credence on the external. Instead of, like I said, instead of try so hard to get somewhere, we sort of have to take things out of the way and let the feeling that's always been there have a chance to seep in our pores. It's like the radio. All the radio, if you turn on a radio, all the stations are hitting the radio simultaneously. But wherever the dial is whichever of the stations is going to come through. And that's sort of what's happening now with like that example I was giving of like the Christmas. I don't even know why I was talking about that, but the Halloween spirit or the Christmas spirit, it's like it's there all the time. Sometimes it's not about adding more layers onto it. It's about taking some layers off and then having that balance of, all right, I'm going to allow myself to feel some shit. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to turn off the TV. I'm going to turn off the music. I'm going to turn off, I'm going to stop shopping for things. I'm going to sit in my backyard and feel it out. Like this time of year, what's fall for me, specifically to Southern California, is the cold breeze that comes at sunset. It's always super hot during the day. It's kind of desert, so it's hot during the day, cold at night. But that breeze will hit around this time of year, right around sunset, and it just, the whole thing changes. I'm enveloped by fall harvest, drying corn stalks with the corn cobs and pumpkin, whatever it is, and then the smells hit me. What's my point? I don't even know what my point is anymore. Guess I'm just rambling at this point. So, how to raise your vibration? You guys know how to raise your vibration. You didn't need to watch this 15-minute video on how to raise your vibration. Go for more walks, drink more water, meditate more, read. You guys know the answers to that. This video is more about letting you know that, hey, the vibration that you're at now is pretty dope. If you get out of your way and give it a chance to seep into the bones, you might realize, fuck, this is actually, I'm actually killing it right now. I could be better. I will be better. There's a whole slew of things that could make me happy right now. I get it. I don't mean to turn that down. Just saying, all things said and done, when I drop all the BS, I got wonderful people in a wonderful spot. I got food, and I've got air, and I've got dirt under my toes, or whatever it is that makes you happy. And it's all good, man. It's all good, despite what the news tells you, despite what all the books you read tell you, and what all the movies you watch tell you, and all the propaganda out there. Oh my God, don't get me started. Despite all of it, we're killing it. We really are. And it really is gonna take a whole lot of propaganda, which is why they hit us with it so much, to convince the human population otherwise. Because pound for pound, humanity's where it's at, man. If we just turned the TV off for a few months, we would get that. But it's all good, man. It's all good. I hope this video inspired you to start painting your own pictures and not worrying about what the different fucking vibrations of things are, or know what the different vibrations are and use them accordingly. Don't be afraid of the low vibrations like the color red. Use it consciously so that it doesn't use you. You know what I mean? Be the chess player, not the chess piece. Or be the chess piece if you want, but know consciously that you're allowing yourself to be the chess piece. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being the chess piece. You just, as long as you know that you're the piece and not the player. Vice versa. So, thanks for being here, guys. If you made it this far in the video, hell, subscribe. Leave a comment, let me know who you are, introduce yourselves. If you've been here the whole time, unsubscribe and subscribe again. Why not? Throw a curveball to the old YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing. What are you guys harvesting? I got sugar pie pumpkins. I'm already brewing into pumpkin ale. I just ground up a bunch of black Aztec corn into cornmeal and we made cornbread. It was fire. I've got more cucumbers than I know what to do with. That's about it. We got some dank that's about to be finished up here. I'm stoked. So thanks you guys for being here. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for the continued support. I am your host, Keith. Man of knowledge, information, and hopefully at the least a bit of entertainment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.